Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Resurrected Mods. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to troubleshoot a clanboss team. This is just how I do it, and hopefully it will help you guys in finding out your problems in your clanboss team. But yeah, let's jump into it. Alright, what's up guys? First things first is we're going to identify the comp that we are running. So we're going to go into clanboss, just click on whatever you're going to do, go to team setup, and this is the team that we're running. So it looks like we're going to be running the Myth Eater comp with Cavalex as the speed lead. The only reason I know that is because I actually built this team to account for his speed, and then all of a sudden today something happened and it's no longer working. So we're going to look at the speeds: 146, 274, 167, 158, and 205. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the Deadwood Jedi, and you're going to find your comp. Like I said, this is the Myth Eater. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up one, and then you're going to input your speeds that you have currently. Okay? And then what I do, I'm not saying this is how everybody does it, but then what I do is I come back through and I open up another tab, and then I compare the speeds. I'm not actually comparing the speed right here. What I'm more concerned about is the true speed. The true speed is what matters on clanboss. So I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to look, okay, so 292 and I need 286. So I'm going to say, okay, how much am I off? And so 292, and what do we need? 286. So I'm off 6 speed, okay? We know that. And then 177.38, and then I need to be at 171. So I'm off another 6 speed. Okay, let's look at Ferric and the Fat, and I need 220. I need 224, and I have 224. Calvax, I need, he's my slower champion. I need 160, and I've got him at 164. We'll just have to see how it plays out. And then Geomancer, I got Geomancer running the 179 true speed, and I've got him at 184, which is another 6 speed off. So what we're going to do is we are going to drop the champions that are 6 speed off down to the 6 speed. So 286, 286, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 152, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm going to be comparing the turn orders in which they take their turns. So typically I like to come down farther down into the run to see where we are and we match up. So turn 14, and let's go down to turn 14. Okay, so if this team's running right, we go 4-3, Maneater, DPS, DPS, Maneater, 4-3, Demeter. So we got 4-3, Maneater, DPS, DPS, Maneater, and are we supposed to have, yep, 4-3, and then Demeter. So we're good there. Then you come over here, DPS, Maneater, DPS, 4-3, Demeter, Maneater. DPS, Maneater, DPS, 4-3, Demeter, Maneater. And then let's see here. We got DPS, 4-3, DPS, Maneater, and Demeter. And here we got DPS, 4-3, DPS, Maneater, Demeter. So this is matching up. So I know this is currently a good working team, and the speeds work. Even though Calvax's speed is a little bit off on true speed, as you can see, it still works. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the game and find out why are we 6 speed off. Um, Typically, the most uh, the most easiest mistake that people make is they come in here and where is it? They add people to the Fraction Guardians. So we come down to the Dwarves, Geomancer is off, and Demeter is off. So we take this off, confirm. Now we're down to 6 speed, and they're down into their tune. And then we go over to the Ogren, and yep, now we're going to take them off, confirm, and now Ogren down 6 speed, and the team should run smoothly. I will show a test at the end of the video, but I want to go over a couple other things that could happen. Um, Another thing that could happen is masteries. If there's been a significant change in masteries, which there has not been over here, Maneater, there has not been over here, Demeter, we're good there, Ferric and the Fat, we're good, and Calvax, we're good. The main thing I'm concerned about is going down the support tree, either going for Laura Steel or Cycle of Magic. Cycle of Magic can completely throw your run off, and Laura Steel can too, but Laura Steel you can actually calculate in the Clan Boss calculator on Deadwood Jedi. You just click this little box that says Laura Steel, and it'll adjust the speed if you have like a speed set. See, now your team is no longer working right if you have one speed on Geomancer, but I've already inputted all the correct speeds and sets on my champion, and I've made sure that this would run correctly. So we go back into the game, and I don't have Cycle of Magic or Lower Steel on any of my champions, so I don't have to worry about that. The next thing could be books, depending on what comp you're running, but this comp requires Maneater and Demeter being fully booked, so it really doesn't matter. They were already booked to begin with. Another mistake that people could make is depending on which budget, not which budget, which clan boss comp you're running, such as budget unkillable, you could actually mess up the HP and defense levels, and your stun target is off, and then your run fails. But a full unkillable team such as this one, if it fails, it means it's 100% a speed tune. Um, there was no question about it. I knew it was a speed tune. There was something wrong with the speed somewhere, and that's what I went straight to. Um, but if you're running budget unkillable, it could be numerous things making your run fail. You never know. I'm not going to get into full details on this specific comp. I've already done a video on this comp, I believe. But if not, I will be doing a video here pretty soon. You don't have to have Calvax in the lead. You can actually just build a team as the Deadwood Jedi site has it with no speed lead. And you do need quite a bit of speed on Maneater. Um, but if you're going for an unkillable, this is a perfectly good team to run. Just side note on Nightmare, your 4-3 champion is vulnerable, so you will need to run Lifesteal or like 3 sets of Immortal just to kind of heal your 4-3 champion and make sure that he does not become the stun target on Nightmare. Ultra Nightmare is 100% full auto and unkillable, so you don't have to worry about anything on Ultra Nightmare. But yeah, I hope this helps you guys figure out what's wrong with your Clan Boss team. And like I said, I will show a test real quick just for myself. Let's see here. Clan Boss, yep. Start on auto, we're good. Unless we should know by like turn 10 or so and I'll end the run. Um, your team is vulnerable right here, so if you have very weak champions, you could die. But typically, dying on the first hit, you would have to have like a level 1 champion. Um, if they're leveled up, you're probably not going to die. So, looking good so far. I think we're gonna be vulnerable for this one. We're okay. Let's see here. And I believe now we should be fully in sync and everything should be running right. Fingers crossed. Yep, so we're good. So that's how you fix the team. That's how you troubleshoot. Um, or at least that's how I do it. I've been pretty successful at it, building champions, building comps, finding out what's wrong, fixing teams. Um, I actually fixed this as soon as I logged on the account. It took me about 5 minutes to figure out what the problem was. Um, but, as you guys understand the game more and more, you will be able to kind of know what you're getting into before you actually log on to an account to do a takeover or fix a buddy's account. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.